I shared this story recently. I was out on a run and I was singing a song in my head about trusting in the Lord. And while I was singing the song, at the same time, I was really conflicted. I was conflicted because inside I was also experiencing some disappointments, some frustrations. I was trying to sort out some things in my relationship with the Lord and how I thought things would have gone by now. Being a minister now for 24 years, I just was having all this conflict, if you will. And in the middle of this, I just kept singing the song that I'm going to trust in the Lord. And yet praying, conversing, chatting with the Lord. I run most days, 6 days a week anyways, 5 or 6 days a week, and I typically run for about 45 minutes to an hour. And so in that hour on this day, I'm literally just singing this song and rehearsing this over and over and over again. And I was a little vexed by all of it, to be honest with you. And I came to church that day to work, and I was at my office, and Pastor Lauren had gone to pray, and he came back, and he began to tell me all the things that I was talking with the Lord about, and how the Lord had told him to come and talk with me and let me know that this was good and this was going to be taken care of. And the Lord heard my cry. And as I was listening to him, I started thinking about so many people that I work with and so many people that I minister to, and how oftentimes we want to know that God hears us. We want to know that as we're praying that he's hearing us, he's acknowledging us. And so I haven't let this go, because over these weeks, I've really just been stirring in my heart and my spirit to communicate with as many people as possible. As you're praying, you need to know God hears you. And he's got a great plan. And regardless of what it looks like on the surface, or what you might think it looks like, or how you might think it's going, whether you're battling depression or anxiety, or your finances are all up in arms, or your marriage looks like it's falling apart, whatever it is that you're battling on the inward parts or the things going around you with your job, I just want you to know that God hears you, and he has a great plan that's still unfolding, and we can't quit now. I was sharing with a group recently about, walking in righteousness, and the book of Revelation literally talks about that the beautiful garments that we're going to put on are the righteous acts of the saints. So we can't get discouraged while we're doing the right thing and committing ourselves to the ways of God. He sees you and he hears your word. And as all this was stirring in me, I began to search the word. And so I just wanted to read something to you today. In Isaiah chapter 40, verse 27, it says, "Why do you say, O Jacob, and speak, O Israel, my way is hidden from the Lord, and my just claim is passed over by God? Have you not known? Have you not heard? The everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, neither faints nor is weary. His understanding is unsearchable. He gives power to the weak, and to those who have no might, he increases strength." Wow, that just gave such life to me when I read that recently. We can seem like so much is going on in our lives that God's not listening to us, or he doesn't see what's going on in our world, or somehow we've been passed over. That's kind of how I felt that day. While I was running, it was like, Lord, I just feel like I've kind of been passed over. Like maybe I missed my window. And he came back to let me know I didn't miss my window. And so I want to share that with you. You didn't miss your window with the Lord either. It's right on time. God is going to come and he sees you. And so those parts that might seem hidden to you, he's going to reveal to you. And the parts that might seem like they're impossible, he says all things are possible with him. So let's be encouraged that he wants to strengthen us. When we're in the middle of this struggle, when we're in the midst of this battle, he's strengthening us. Now, most of you will know Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31, because it says, "But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up their wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint." Well, I've known that verse and that verse of the Bible, I don't even know, for all of my days, it seems as if. But boy, when I read 27 to 30, that just really drove home the whole message. Let's not get wearied. Let's not get faint. Let's just receive the strengthening impartation that God has for us today, that we could be everything he's called us to be and continue this charge. The word in my spirit is, let's become full elders in the house of the Lord. I'm encouraging you today, let's become full elders. Let's not quit part way. Let's not fall off to the wayside. Let's not get parked on the side of the road. Let's run this race with such endurance that we're going to finish. And when we do, they're going to say, there goes elder so-and-so. There goes elder so-and-so. God bless you. Thanks for joining me today.